Okay. Our last thing that we're just going to look at here really quick is we're going to look at what we call Newswatch. In Newswatch, we've seen briefly when we've clicked on specific stocks, but this is actually streaming news of across the markets, whatever's happening across the markets. So as you see each story click in here, this is different things that we can see throughout the day. So you can have this streaming and watch for different news to be coming in. You can also search for certain things. Okay, I want to know really quickly what's happening. Let's look at keywords. Let's say I want to know what's happening with telecom. Okay, so I just go in and I search. It'll pull me out everything that has telecom in it. Okay, if I want to know what's going on with a specific symbol, I can just go in and search symbols. So I can just say, let's say Home Depot. Okay, there's everything that has Home Depot in it. Okay, so I can break out my news categorically so I know what I'm looking at rather than just the whole market as well. So there's a lot of possibilities with this. Now, what I want to actually show you here to kind of bring it all together is actually some of the ways that I sometimes look at QuoteCenter. So let's go ahead and go up to File. I'm going to go to a new splitter workspace. And this is actually how you set up your watch list, your charts. You just come in here. I'm actually going to just drag this over here. And I'm going to set up myself a little workspace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in right here. I'm going to double click and add Market Watch. I'm just going to drop the NASDAQ 100 in there and hit OK. Let's just rank that by percent change up at the top there. I'm going to drop Athena in here, which if you'll remember is our charting. And then I'm going to drop Newswatch in here. Okay, and I'm just going to drag this over a little bit so I can see it a little bit better. And I'm going to come up to this chain up at the top. And I'm just going to drag this between screens. And what this does is it lets me actually link everything together. So I can come up here, and all I have to do now is click on which stock I want to look at, and it will actually bring me up all the information. It'll update my chart and update my news. Okay, let's see what's going on with Amgen. Okay, so you can come in and just see this information very quickly. Okay, research in motion. You can just walk through these and click them. Now again, if I want to see this chart in different time frames, I can just click my 1x4 chart mode. I can take it off. I can just change my time frame down here. And we can go into 5-minute, we can go into a 4-hour bar, 30-minute bar. So you can just quickly go in and change this however you want it to look for yourself and customize it. Okay, so that's one of the ways I look at QuoteCenter. You may look at it differently, but there's a lot of possibilities with it. It's not a product that's limited to how we set it up. Now, if you do want to walk into a product that's just set up for you, you can. Up at the top here, you can click Open Workspace. Let's say I want to look at this stock quote page. This is a template we already have set up for you. So all you have to do is walk in, click that button, open it up, and it'll pull up this screen. Okay, so you'll recognize this. This is our analytics. We have our charting. We have our news. Down here we actually have what's called time and sales. So you can actually see what the exact time was that that sale executed on. So if you're trading and you want to make sure that you got the best price at that time, you can come and look at this information. Okay, so there's a lot of information. Here we have level 2 available if that's something that you want to look at. Let's actually put in a stock that we may get more information rather than the Dow. So you can now really see this at work. You can see the level 2 information streaming through. You can see the time and sales streaming through. And you can go back and pull this historical information for yourself as well. So as QuoteCenter is as a product, it's one that's very, very reliable. It offers you a wealth of information. Actually here, we've actually just scratched the surface. If you go to the Equis website, there's actually a wealth of training that you can go through that actually walks you through the product and how to use it. I highly recommend going through that, but also getting in and playing with QuoteCenter yourself. You'll actually discover a lot of things that it can do. With that being said, let's actually jump over here to the PowerPoint for just a moment. Again, Newswatch was, we talked about that. Just want to kind of cover where you can get data for QuoteCenter. QuoteCenter North American, South American data package actually covers the US, Canada, and South America. QuoteCenter Europe, Middle East, and Africa covers those data regions. QuoteCenter Asia Pacific. QuoteCenter Worldwide Futures, which is just futures, so you can look at just about any worldwide futures market. And then also QuoteCenter FX, and which is just for the Forex market. So if you just want to look at currency pairs, you can do that. And I'll just jump over here and show you that really quick. So if I click on this QC Forex through that folder, it has a page specifically set up for just currency pairs as well. So you can come in and see how the different currency pairs are ranking through the day and look at those, chart them, and do whatever you want as well. Okay, now Quote's foreign exchange data comes with all of the other data packages. So if you have the North-South America package, you get Forex. You also get the North and South America futures. Okay, same with the Europe, Middle East, and Africa. You'll get the futures for that region. Asia Pacific, you'll get the futures for that region. But if you want to look at worldwide futures, the worldwide futures is your package there. Okay, pricing. QuoteCenter runs pretty inexpensively, $135 a month or $1,300 for the year. Now the only caveat to that is it does not actually include exchange fees. So for example, if you're trading the US market, you pay $135 a month. You'll get stocks, futures, Forex, options, all that data with it. But the $135 you'll actually need to pay exchange fees on top of, depending on what you're trading. Let's say that you're trading, for example, the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, and the Amex. Well, each of those are going to cost you $1 per month to access real time. And you can actually get more information on exchange fees on our website because each exchange has its own exchange fee. The only thing that does not require an exchange fee is actually the foreign exchange market. So if you were to pay the $135 and go in there and look at Forex, it would be just streaming real-time Forex data. If you were looking at stocks and you had not paid the exchange fee, it would be a 15 to 20 minute delay. So you can look at it either way that you want to. So QuoteCenter is a very reliable product, offers great news, offers great streaming real-time data powered by Reuters. You get great research and information behind there. So I really recommend that you try QuoteCenter. Take it for a test spin, see what you think. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you do have any questions, please contact our sales department. Their number is 1-800-882-3040. You can also email us, sales@equis.com. So take advantage of QuoteCenter, try it out. If you want to try it with MetaStock as well, MetaStock is our real-time advanced analysis program for charting. So take it for a drive with that as well. But again, thank you for your time for watching this presentation. And if you have any questions, please let